Well, hello everyone. Welcome back to a new Minecraft video. Today I wanted to show some of the new parts I've been adding to my world, the world me and my girlfriend playing together. And yeah, I'm really happy with the new things and the changes, and can't wait to show it to you all. So here we are on the path. And where does this path lead? It leads to a gate in the mountain. So behind my castle I have this giant cliff face. And this is how the other side looks. Yeah, I wanted to have a gate here. So I did. And I really went to town with the stone slabs and stairs. Once you commit to making them, it's a really fun process. I had chests full of cobblestone. And yeah, it's really nice to detail the walls with it, to make it look natural and give it a lot of detail. So yeah, here's a little water, a sort of pit, and some palisades. And over here goes a bridge made of spruce trapdoors, the classic. And so here's a little cave, I guess. Not a gatehouse, but a gate cave. And then you are here, little campfire for the guard. And he has a little viewing hole. So when in the middle of the night some vagabond shows up, he can say, "Who goes there in this ungodly hour?" Or something along the lines. And that brings us in this new part of the castle. Yeah, I have also this bell for an alarm. And this is sort of the street. And I will show all the buildings in detail later on, or in another video actually. But yeah, I wanted to show what is on the mountain, not what is in here. So yeah, this is the cliff face that was behind my castle since the beginning. And I incorporated into the castle. So this is where the wall used to be. You had that tower, and between it was a wall. With here another tower, the one I was not so happy with. And here you can see the old animal pen. With behind it now the flower garden. But yeah, I tore that down and I filled it over. I didn't fill it in, because I spent a lot of time digging out a moat. Because I at first was planning to make a moat around the backside of the castle. But I changed my mind, because, you know, when you have a castle, as one does, having a giant cliff face that overlooks your castle and have it not incorporated in your castle is kind of a giant security hazard, because, you know, you can be sitting in your castle with full stacks of arrows, but some kind of intruder or invader can still be looking over you and watching you every step. And I wouldn't want them to know the color of my t-shirts when I wake up. So I incorporated it into the castle, and yeah, today I want to show you how I did that. Hello bees. There's the hoofsmith. So this is all gonna be for another time, even though I'm very tempted to show it, and I'm really proud of what I built and really enjoy it. I am gonna instead show you the secret stairs. And yeah, I walked right up to it, so it's not really a secret anymore, but can you see them? Because how you enter is over here. And again, I really like stone slabs and stairs, because you can really incorporate it naturally into the already existing stones. So you go up here, up the stairs, like Smeagol said. And all the way through, all the way up, you have a lovely view of the castle with all its smokestacks and the rooftops and the colors. And at night it looks really lovely with all the lights. But yeah, I wanted to make the stairs look a bit worn down and dangerous. And some parts you have to crouch because it's not high enough. which is also handy because mobs cannot follow you, like zombies or skeletons. They get stuck. They don't know how to crouch. But yeah, all the way through, or all the way up, you have views of the castle, little viewing halls and windows, and you can here have a view of that part of the castle. And yeah, I was saying how nice it looked at night, and guess what it's turning into? Night. So I'll just stay here for a little bit, so you can enjoy the view. So yeah, this is the new part of the castle, with some new houses. And yeah, I really liked it. And I still wanted to have some sort of divide between our part of the castle and the sort of, not really village, but collection of artisans I have placed down here. So I created a ruined wall, keeps the horses in or out, depending on which side you are. And yeah, I really like the worn down but lively look it has. A bit whimsical, a bit cozy. Really nice. The sheeps haven't rendered in, but I'm actually working on a project that involves a lot of wool, but that is for another time. And yeah, the moon is rising, a sickle moon. And let us continue up the stairs. Luckily it's not raining. And here we have another small viewing window. And there goes the sun. And we are now almost at the top. And here we have a little bridge. And I'm really happy with this feature. It's such a simple thing, but yeah, from a distance it looks amazing to have this little bridge with the lanterns go between the peaks. And being up here, it's also really nice. Again, I cannot stop looking at the views. It's really nice. So with slabs and stones and everything, I wanted to make this rugged ridge. And here you can see the path, and you can see that it just ends there. It isn't continued further, but you can see the little gate there. And up here is another door. And through that door you come into this part of the castle. So this is sort of like an outlook, an outpost, a watchtower. How do you get here? How did you get here? Seriously. I have no idea. Maybe a villager came up here and then it spawned? I don't know. The mystery of the iron golems. At one point, I've said this before, maybe I think in my first video, me and my girlfriend were messing around and we spawned a lot of iron golems. And they're still around, but as time passed, they have spread all over the world. So sometimes you just come across one and it's really funny. Just a wandering iron golem. And usually I have some iron on me to give them a little pep up. You know, they're usually damaged. But yeah, enough of the iron golem distraction. So here you have the sort of like the cliff face turned into a wall. Again with an alarm bell. And here's an old watchtower. And it's not decorated yet on the inside, but there's a cellar for a lot of storage, for sitting it out for a long time. And then up here, a beacon, and you can see the bridge. Really nice view. And yeah, it's a nice lookout, and especially when I have my render distance higher, it's a really nice place to look at everything I've built in this general area. Oh, I accidentally went into the cellar where there's nothing. Close. And here's another part of the palisade wall covering this part. And yeah, just you can see the dragon house in the distance and my nether portal. And yeah, that's what's up the mountain now. And it gives a really nice place to enjoy the views. And just make the climb and go down again. Down is way quicker, of course. You can make it even quicker by just jumping, but in survival I wouldn't recommend it. But you can do some Here I'm gonna skip a little bit. So we're back down again, and yeah, I've been recording for about 10 minutes. So actually, I might just show the buildings I've made here. So because I'm here, let's start off with this one, and over here there's a custom tree I made. And what is this? And what is that sound you hear? Well, this is the lucky hoof, and over here is a horsesmith or hoofsmith. In Dutch it's hoofsmith. And he makes hoof irons for the horses. So the travelers come here, and the hoofs need new horseshoes. And over here they can be, hammered into the hoof of the horse. And this is where they are made. So normally the furnaces would be blazing, and in here the smith would make them. So this is a redstone clock powering the piston, a quench bucket, a place to keep a drink because it's hot business, and to grind off some final impurities. And then he can, straight from the anvil, he can attach him to the horse, and he doesn't even have to get out in the rain for it, because he has a little overhang, and this also has a roof. So he has a nice and dry job. And then around the house there's a pathway that leads to this side of the wall. Not sure what I'm gonna do with this part yet, apart from having a wall and some nature. But here you can see the water wheel that is powering the device, and it comes from up the mountain. So up the mountain is where the river starts, springs, I don't know how you call it. And it goes down here, powers the water wheel, goes down this tower, and then falls here down the waterway. And from there on it's the river. It's the river I went rafting on. And it goes all the way to the sea. So that's where that starts. In here, I made this actually a while ago. There's all kinds of defensible structures and towers and all kinds of good stuff, and more iron golems. But I won't show that in detail, because then this video will take 8 million years. So down this pathway we get to this building, and you can see actually they have a window on the side, and this is a shop. So this is a house and shop, and here weary travelers can restock on their supplies. So the beef jerky, fresh boots, some liquor, a map, get their knife sharpened, get some smoked salmon, it's on sale, get it now. And in the store is a dog. And the dog, because a lot of travelers that are coming past that use the long path, the walkway, are walking. I almost always walk it. I almost never take a horse. I just enjoy walking it, and I also made the pathway for walking, so with places like rest stops or boffies. Not Boffy the YouTuber, but as in the Scottish house you can stay the night. They're almost all of them are like spaced a full day of walking in between each other. So yeah, most people are walking or hiking, so that's why the dog is called Hike. And I actually think it's quite a cute name for a dog. So if you have a dog and are looking for a name, maybe Hike is a cool name. So this is where the shopkeeper lives and sleeps. The little window on the stairwell. And actually now I'm here, let us take a nap. So you can see it all during the day. And over here is of course a cart for moving supplies. At first it was actually a minecart with chest. I was doing a lot of mining, and in Mineshaft you really find a lot of minecarts with chests. And I wanted to use them as wheelbarrows, but mobs keeps pushing them out of alignment, so I switched it to a barrel. Bees. And here continues the street. The dog, maybe he will do it when I let him loose. The dog really likes to go up on the roof of the shop. So I made him a little stairway and only dog allowed on the roof. Oh, you want to go, buddy? No. And over here is a little shed with lots of storage, all empty, because I have so much storage, but can never have enough storage, I guess. That's also a possibility. Over here is a place to hang cloth, like linen and stuff, and wash it. And over here, tucked in the mountain, bit secret, is a small place of remembrance, a bit of like a chapel. It has a bell. And inside, yeah, it's just a small memorial chapel place to remember. And yeah, I dedicate it to all the dogs in our lives, in my and my girlfriend's lives, that were important. My old dog, her old dog, neighborhood dog we really liked. And yeah, just a place to remember them. And I wanted to yeah, make a dog team so they all have a bone ready to give to the dog as a votive offering. Of course, the holy leash. Hey, dog. And yeah, just a tiny space. And for the material, I used packed snow or snow. Because I couldn't find quartz. And with the redstone torches, it doesn't melt, so that's handy. And up here, this house is not fully decorated on the inside. Is a, well, it's going to be an inn, so a place for the weary traveler to sleep. So just with different debarked and logs with bark, a lot of color, and a fireplace, and just a bunch of beds now for the villagers. I'm trying to turn it into like a villager village. You gonna join me? But yeah, most of them, they keep running away, but they are making babies, so it's fine. I'll see who survives. And over here, so here you can see the old part of the wall, and this was how the whole wall was. So I kept this part, but then I made it go around the corner and join up with this tower and the palisade wall. And instead I turned part of the moat into a water feature. So here you can see how deep it was originally. I had done a lot of digging. It turned out for no reason, but yeah. It's gonna get a function later on. So here's a pathway. So the long path, you can follow it all the way to its conclusion, or a temporary conclusion, all the way far away out of render distance. But that is something for another video. You gonna come? No. Typical Minecraft dog. So yeah, these are the small houses, and you can actually see on the roof I made a design. It's an eye. I had a lot of fun with it, and oh. And yeah, in place of the old wall, I filled it over, kept it hollow, of course put a ton of torches. I'm gonna turn that into something, give it a nice design. But instead of it, I have this old ruined wall that is like a mix between an old castle wall and a garden wall. And yeah, I made some scissors or shears, and I had some fun with bushes. And yeah, I am really happy with this new part of the castle. And in here's a small extra farm. A dog. And in here is an old tower, a ruined tower. That's only partially still in use, so there's just a campfire on the ground. And you can see that the boardwalk isn't extending all the way to where it once was. It's a bit of a ruin, but it still keeps watch over the area. Ouch. So I think that's about it. apart from one thing I changed that I want to show. There's my ladder. No, that's the cellar. Up here I have this tower. I have the wizard tower, I call it. But now I have decorated it, because before it was empty. Oh. That's an OSHA violation. But up here there's a place for the scrolls, for the potions. I put an infinite lava farm. So I just fills up with lava. You know, there's a source block up there in the stone roof. And then it just drips down and fills a cauldron. And then I have lava buckets for my ovens, smelters. Up here I have some storage. And yeah, I saw this jar design in a Dialco video, I think. And I really liked it. So it's an almost empty jar and a soul campfire. And the chimney actually goes up, so there is a smoking chimney. And then up here, of course, there is the place where you can watch the lightning strikes. So in a thick thunderstorm, this is a cool place to be. But yeah, that's it. Probably forgot some things, but I didn't want to make it too long. And yeah, so I hope you enjoyed watching this little update video on my Minecraft world, the one me and my girlfriend play in together. And hope you enjoyed watching it. Hope you're having a wonderful day wherever you may be on this round world. And yeah, stay hydrated, take care, pet your dog, cat, pet lizard, crocodile, python, hamster, parrot, whatever animal you have. Maybe you have a little brother as a pet. Whatever you have, yeah, have a wonderful day. Thanks so much for watching. Take care. And until we meet again in the next video, howdo.